Hey guys, Scrap It is back, and I'm just doing a quick video explaining how I scrap. I seem to get some questions and comments about why I don't take steel, why I don't do this, why don't I do that. So here's the main reason why I don't deal with the steel is I have a 2-car garage. I live in a townhome complex. I don't have a backyard, I don't have a side of my garage, I don't have a place to keep a trailer, any of that kind of stuff. So, see this line here? This is basically the seam of half of the garage. The wife gets this half, she parks her car inside. I get this half in the summer months to do my scrapping. So I basically have a half of a garage to work with. That's my workbench where I sort, keep my tools, take a few things apart. So on and so forth. My cans lined up over here. I usually have tubs lined up all along here. I have tubs along the back here. The wall over here, this table is usually sitting sideways here. So that's where I sort out my non-ferrous stuff, my wire, my copper pipe, my brass, all that kind of stuff. There's the Hound. And then on top of that, the kids need to keep their bikes here. They've got their sporting stuff over there. I've got some of my things that I just naturally, things I need to keep in the garage. I don't have a lot of space in the garage to work with. When that gets going in the summer months, I'll go out on a scrapping run. I'll fill up 5 or 6 tubs. They take up a good chunk of the garage. I got to be able to walk and move around and function in here too, and find things and stuff. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, that's my vehicle that I go scrapping in. It's about the size of a Suburban. It's a Ford Flex. I can't get a lot in there when I have big bulky steel items. It's just the fact of the vehicle that I have. So I can't put more than about 500 to 800 pounds in there. They're fold down seats. The weight would wreck the seats. The kids ride in there, my family rides in there. I don't want to put steel that I don't know what kind of dust is on it, I don't know what kind of chemicals are running through it, all that kind of stuff. I don't put that stuff in the vehicle. I'll take steel if it fits in my tubs and the steel prices are up and it's worth dealing with. So item number 2, or reason number 2, is the vehicle type that I have. Now, you could say, well, go get a pickup truck. Well, do I really want to spend, $1,500 on a crappy pickup truck and deal with problems with it and repairs on it, or do I want to go out and spend $6 grand on a decent pickup truck where, it'll hold together better for me, just so I can take steel in at 5-7 cents a pound? Not really. Vehicle type is reason number 2 why I don't take steel. Now let's go with reason number 3 why I don't take steel. The distance of my scrapyard from where I live. I work full time. This is a very much of a part-time hobby, way to make extra money. I pay for vacations for our family, things like that. The distance to my scrapyard, I miled it out the last time I went, is 17.8 miles from my house. So that's basically 36 miles round trip. It's going to cost me 3 gallons of fuel to make the round trip. And for me to load up 500 to 800 pounds of steel at today's prices are, right now, they're at 5 cents a pound. So for me to load up 500 pounds of steel in my vehicle, unload it when I get home, reload it back up, take it to the scrapyard for 25 bucks is not a good use of my time or resources. I work full time, like I said. The scrapyard is open from 8 to noon on Saturdays. Otherwise they're open when I'm at work. So I have a 4-hour window once a week to go to the scrapyard, and that's it unless I take a day off from work. Reason number 3, sorry, not 2, 3, is the distance and the hours of my scrapyard. That plays a gigantic role in it. Reason number 4, and so on and so forth. I dumpster dive, so it's a piece here, a piece there, a piece here, a piece there. Now, if I was down near my scrapyard dumpster diving and I found a bunch of clean steel that I knew wasn't hazardous, for sure hazardous, I'm not willing to take that risk of having that stuff inside the vehicle. If I could load up 400 or 500 pounds of steel and it was just a couple mile jaunt down to the scrapyard on a Saturday, yeah, I would do that. That's 20, 30, 40 bucks, yeah. Scrap prices coming up makes a difference. I can't run steel at 4 or 5 cents a pound. It would have to be up near 10 to 15 cents a pound for it to make financial sense for me to go do steel. Lastly, I don't have a lot of problem finding non-ferrous. When I go to the scrapyard, I go to the scrapyard at least once every Saturday, sometimes twice, and I fill my car up with non-ferrous stuff, and I get 150, low side 100, high side 300 every Saturday. I've taken non-ferrous scrap, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I don't need this steel to make this financially solvent to do. So I have very, very many reasons why I don't deal with the big bulky steel. If it fits in my tubs, it fits in the bucket, it's heavy, worthwhile stuff, great. If it's ductwork and cast iron pipe that they tore out of a building and that I don't know what's in it, or frame, big metal frame, stuff like that, and I could fill my vehicle up almost every 20 minutes doing that stuff, and I wouldn't make any money. It's just a fact. Other people have different situations. Other scrappers see value in other ways. Other scrappers' prices are higher than mine. Great. Doesn't make sense for me, but that's why I don't do steel. So I'm not going to bring it up in any of my videos. All I'm just going to say is, if you want to know why I don't take steel, go back and look at this video, so then you guys don't have to hear me complain about it anymore. I'm all for taking it if it makes sense for me. I'm not for taking it if it is not financially reasonable to do. I can't make any more sense out of it than that. So that's me up on my soapbox about steel, just so you know why I do the things that I do. Thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you again soon.